Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from October the 10th, Sunday, up to October the 16th, Saturday, 2021. And before I begin, and this is especially for you coming from Pisces, before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. And I'll show you how to reach that magic inside you, the soul, and activate that energy. We'll talk more about that later. Sunday, the 10th of October, you're coming from Pisces. It's a lucky morning and afternoon for you. And you'll have the chance to show your leadership qualities. And the way you will do it will be very impressive to people. So go right ahead. These planets are very independent as well. So try not to overly be independent. Try to form a team or be part of a team. And that will help you a lot to get the support you want. Some of these planets can easily provoke you to become either arrogant or pushy. Don't even allow that. Be part of a team, improve tolerance, teamwork, and you'll do extremely well in this morning and afternoon of Sunday, the 10th of October. Evening and nightfall becomes even better. Now the planets of mysticism, the planets of spiritualism, the planets that make you very special in your thought and your plans, because they give you that added advantage of knowing what might happen and how to plan for it. All this can happen in the evening and nightfall of Sunday, the 3rd of October. These planets also represent the internet. They own the internet. And so they will help you to get the advantage from the internet in the evening nightfall, sometimes even in the morning afternoon. Well, the evening nightfall is going to be very enjoyable and it's going to prove to be very, very beneficial for you. So aim for what you want and go for it, and you'll be there. Monday, the 11th of October. That is a good enough morning and afternoon. It may make you moody, it may make you changeable, it may make you oversensitive, but that will happen if you are provoked. The imaginative side of you will be very active, and so at work or in business or in any area of life, you'll have that advantage of being very creative and imaginative. And if you want to make changes, this is the morning and afternoon you can plan or make changes of any kind. Evening and nightfall planets slow down very much. When they do that, they frustrate you and they make you wait and wait and wait. And they make you disappointed eventually. So these slow planets, they move slowly throughout the whole evening and nightfall. So the advantage of getting anything is minimized. If you don't have to be out, why bother? Because you could be provoked and your ego may be provoked. Your tolerance may drop and you get into trouble in what you say and what you do in the evening nightfall. Sometimes to avoid all this, just don't go into areas that somehow provoke this. Stay at home if that's safer for you. Tuesday, the 12th of October. This is a morning and afternoon. You have to be very careful. Careful in speech and careful of action. Because these planets maybe make you very provocative with your words. And they make you seem stubborn and dominating as well. So don't allow anything that can happen in that way. Tell yourself, do the opposite by being flexible and by being negotiable. And you will conquer these planets and find a way how to get what you want, push your point through somehow, and not upset people by showing dominance. Evening and nightfall are quite good, except these dominating planets will be there as well. Apart from that, they make you easily provoked because they also some of them represent your ego. So you'll want to plan something which may be a little bit risky in the evening nightfall. Think twice before you commit to anything. Planning is one thing. Don't commit. Listen. And if it seems to be so daring, just tell yourself to maybe postpone your decision for another day. On the good side, these planets can become the planets of determination. And the planets of determination obviously make you determined to get what you want, but you won't be able to. So again, be flexible, be negotiable. Wednesday, the 13th of October. This is a difficult morning and afternoon. Difficult because planets are zooming around very fast, and they firstly make you very impulsive in speech and impulsive in action. There's also a planet of ego there. And so, for the sake of ego, you'll want to go ahead and do things first to be noticed. Don't have to do that, because the more you want to be noticed, the more you expose yourself to problems in the morning and afternoon. So the less exposure to risk is better for you. Be part of a team, whether at work, whether in business, whether anywhere. That way you won't be noticed, because you're going to say things wrong, you're going to do some things wrong, all because of your impulsive state of mind. Evening and nightfall does improve a bit. Now it makes you realize why that happened in the morning and afternoon. It gives you leadership roles as well. But it also makes you at the same time a bit too active with your words, wanting to impress people. So choose words very carefully, or an argument can come from nowhere suddenly, and that may spoil your evening and nightfall. You can meet somebody important, by the way, so dress well and look good for the evening and nightfall session. Thursday, the 14th of October. This is a really nasty morning and afternoon. Firstly, because planets are zooming around very fast. And well, they make you zoom around very fast, like a headless chicken sometimes, with no goal. Just because you are under stress, you just multiply it by imagining more and more about it, trying to tackle everything under the sun, which even puts more stress on you. So don't allow that to happen. Tell yourself, find out what's the most important thing to do and do that first. If there's a second important thing, do that first. Leave the others alone, and you'll be free of mind, free of stress, and you'll be a happy, smiling person. So the stress planets simply make you stressed because in your mind they put so many things unfinished, undone, unattended to. So get this thinking in your mind to separate what's important and separate what's not important. But you may have accidents which could be verbal, which may come from being unnecessarily argumentative, or accidents because of your actions, which are going to be very fast as well. So slow down are the magic words for you. Slow down in speech, slow down in action. You give your brain a chance to tell you, don't say it or don't do it. Evening and nightfall improves a lot. Firstly, your imagination is going to take you everywhere. And the planets of romance, the planets of wanting to be together with somebody you want to, are also there working hard for you. The planets of internet are also everywhere. You can benefit from the internet, whether for ideas, job, business, or whether for meeting people. So it's a wonderful evening and nightfall period. Dress well and go out. And if you wish to talk to people about money affairs, job, or business included, then go meet these people. You're going to get good response. 15th of October is a very lucky morning and afternoon. Couldn't be better. With planets of your creativity and imagination. And you'll be at the same level of thinking of important people and you, so that you'll go along well with them and be able to get as much benefit as you can. Think materialistically, and that's the way you'll benefit a whole great deal in this morning and afternoon, whether job wise, business wise, money wise, position wise, status wise. And chase for that romance if that's what you want to do. The benefits will also go there. Evening and nightfall, you tend to be dominating and stubborn, and you tend to blow your temper once in a while, and you tend to be pushy as well. Is it that that bit of success morning and afternoon went to your head? Well, don't spoil the evening and nightfall that way. You can meet important people evening and nightfall. Make plans for that. But don't be pushy and don't be unnecessarily dominating. And try to take the soft approach, which means use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, and a body language which is soft. Saturday, the 16th of October, is a really wonderful morning and afternoon. Whether you're working on holiday or anywhere that you are, you'll have the inspiration about you. And the inspiration comes in the form of an aura. Once your aura is inspired, you'll get the following you want. You'll be able to get people thinking your way. You'll be able to get them doing what you want. Such is the powerful of such an aura with planets like these in the morning and afternoon. Planets of travel are also there. You might want to plan travel, or you might be traveling on this Saturday, the 16th of October. It will be a fruitful journey because it's loaded with very lucky planets for you. And the third eye can be active as well on this very interesting morning and afternoon of Saturday, the 16th. Think what you want and think how to get down to doing it, and you'll be able to get what you want. Evening and nightfall planets start to move fast. And when they do that, firstly, they make you impulsive. Secondly, they make you a nonconformist who doesn't like rules and regulations. And that's, of course, not good because with whoever you are in the evening nightfall, not being part of a team is how all this is going to result. And so you'll have many different ideas compared to other people. And it's a spoiler for the evening nightfall. Your morning and afternoon wonderful planets, some of them will be there in the evening nightfall, trying to get you out of trouble. So help them by not being unnecessarily rebellious. That's the word. So that's the week for you. Now, this 90-minute session, which I'm promoting for you to help you know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. It's the palms that tell the message because there are a few 100,000 people born on the same day as you, the same date as you. But nobody could ever have palms like yours. That's where the outstanding features of a horoscope are formed. And looking at your palms, I'll be able to get your next 9 years on the road for you to know exactly what to do, what not to do. And I'll show you how to be lucky with your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions, on and on with all these energies. And that magic you have in you, which people call the soul or the light or the guide or the spirit, let's call it what we want. But it's there, that forceful energy is given to all of us. And that's the one we want to help to make it shine and to make it powerful. It's already powerful, but to awaken it to what we want is what we want to do. And I'll show you how to do that. And if you like to play lotteries, yes, we can involve the soul into that. The soul is just not for religion and spiritualism. It's for everything we want on earth. And so you can get that as well. So I'll teach you how to get the lotteries going for yourself. It's a system which I will teach you. Well, there's a lot to teach you and a lot to guide you and to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, time of birth, looking at your palms, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. So you can see what a powerful 90 minutes you're going to have for me. And all it will cost you is USD $50. That's all. So here's my email again. Send me this email and let's get down to business and get this next 9 years mapped out for you so that you become controlled in this next 9 years. The ups and the downs you will know. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.